lit, Raw TV countdown. What's up? Wild Up March Madness edition. What's up?
You know I won't lie. I wanna do it one more time. Yeah, you both take them, but they won't mind.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Mars Mercury here with Raw RTV. Today I got my homeboy, special guest next to me. I always got special guests, but he gonna introduce himself. We gonna get to know him and see what he's about. First
your
of
boy
all,
Mcfly in the building, Wild Up, Brownsville, Brooklyn. We here invading Raw RTV right now. What's up? Can I get a Alright, there we go.
How did you discover yourself as an artist?
As an artist, my family and friends was deep into music. Me, I just played around with it here and there. Then, probably around 11th grade, I saw that was for me. So I started dabbling in it, then started taking it serious.
So what inspires you?
What inspires me at first was just self-expression. Either as a young kid talking about what I wanted. So we talk about watches and cars and materialistic things or houses, what we want to do for our family members. Then after a while, I've grown having a conversation with God to bring that into it is more to inspire and express.
Right.
So expressing how I feel and what I think should be changed, what I see going on, like writing what I see going on, then inspiring others coming up. Like me going to different schools, I stopped cursing so much.
Right.
I stopped cursing at all, but even if I put a curse in the rhyme, I censor it out. Because, kids will repeat that. So if I don't want them saying it, I shouldn't say it. So small things like that we went into, our building our fan base to do other things like our philanthropy work. So expressing and inspiring, you feel me?
Yeah, you do a lot. You got.
Come on now, let's talk about it. We came here to talk about it. Let's do it then.
You got a clothing line.
Come on.
Like you said, you do your philanthropy work. And
one thing I want to say though, like I meet different people that heard about certain things that I was a part of, and I do different interviews and they say you, but I want to emphasize the fact that it's a team thing, you know what I mean? Even from the music to the philanthropy to the clothing, it was just all a team effort, you know what I mean?
Right.
You really can't do much by yourself. That's one thing that I learned, you know what I mean, in my 12 years of living. You really can't do much by yourself.
That's true, I agree with you. How did YFW start?
Young Fly Multi, that's just, the clothing brand is more of a self-expression in itself also. Or like, we don't need to buy their clothes because we have the same creativity, or we don't need to buy their clothes because we can do it ourselves and push our own brand.
Right.
And also it's more like that's back in the phases in New York where a lot of teen phases you had popping up. So it first started off like a small team. Like, Young Fly Multi, we a crew. Like small team, nighttime, small gang, switch it up. We did with dabble, but we slowly for surely switched into a company, created a brand for ourselves rather than just a team running around doing parties or bagging chicks or whatever the case may be. We involved.
Right. Y'all maturing, y'all leveling up.
God
body flow. You
level
heard?
up, you feel me?
Let's
talk about it. Talk about it. And I will talk about it.
Stop playing. But alright, so I have on your Know Your Worth shirt.
Know your worth.
From
Ladies,
your
know your worth. Fellas, know your worth. Come on. You can't say it enough. Know your worth. Check out that Know Your Worth on YouTube right now.
He had a project that he created, Know Your Worth. It was a short film, and it was very, 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 very interesting. Had a deep meaning to it. So please tell them what inspired that.
My main audience that I target and speak to is females and women, you know what I mean? So me knowing that and seeing certain things that they go through, I push the Know Your Worth thing. So that's Know Your Worth in the workplace, as in getting a fair share. That's Know Your Worth in we could also say in the workplace as in doing certain jobs that's morally not right for you. You know what I mean? You can have more respect for yourself.
Right.
And do different things. That's Know Your Worth in the bad relationships and all them type of things. So for one story that I wanted to do was do the song Know Your Worth. Is talk about domestic violence, because I see that happening a lot also. Yeah. You know what I mean? In my family, outside, strangers.
Right.
You see it all the time. So I wanted to push for that, as in get out when you can, or know the signs, don't wait for it's too late type thing. So we wrote this song, then the whole Wild Up team, Wild Up production, we came up with a dope visual for it, and made it happen, So make sure y'all check that out, framingfly.com. Know Your Worth.
Right. And you, like you said, YFW Productions, y'all shoot videos and all of that, right? So
we shooting this right now.
You continuously say you spend your whole life grinding just so you can get it. So please explain to the people how important it is to stay consistent and to grind for what you want. Because, sometimes a lot of people think shit happen overnight when it don't. But just tell the people how.
I think it's not more so people think it happened overnight. I think they just wanted it to happen overnight. So they push that into their head and they look for certain things as in like fast money and stuff like that. Or certain projects like, I want to be a rapper because I see them getting money fast, not knowing that it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, just like any other job. Just like basketball play. If you quit one job because of the work ethic, don't go into no other job or jobs. You know what I mean? You have to push the same work ethic, networking, moving around. So that's all I say, like to keep up the grind. Also, with a thing like entertainment, you don't have time to think about what you want to be. You gotta get on it, you know what I mean? Because they'll forget you in 2 seconds. Because so many other upcoming people, so you gotta stay consistent. So we're gonna keep grinding, we're gonna keep moving.
Right. Also, with staying consistent, you also have to, I feel like you gotta make yourself stand out. So what makes you different from like any other artist?
For myself, I'm not trying to be different. I feel like a lot of artists nowadays are trying to be different, and that's not really different. I push them more of the be you. I feel we automatically different because everybody different in their own way.
Yeah.
So me, I'm just being myself. You know what I mean? And also, I'm more influential. Like I'm trying to be a good role model rather than just a regular guy that's lit trying to get money and push the same thing. I'm trying to bring that same swagger, but in a cool way. You
always promote Brownsville, and you know a lot of people always have different things to say about Brownsville. And how has Brownsville influenced your music?
Well, for one, I promoted first of all to put a different stamp on it, you know.
Yep.
Cause you know it's seen in the dark light. Even when up and coming, I used to do good in school, so I was in the Midway Mcfly program. Or even as in like being popular as a teenager, me looking smooth, they used to tell me like, oh, they make guys like you in Brownsville. I never understood that. Knowing, you know what I mean? Because you know in Brownsville we have a certain crew that you know with so many dope people, and even so many famous people came out of Brownsville. Yeah. It's sad that being portrayed in that light, you know what I mean? Like dirty or running around, killing people, stuff like that. So I try to bring a different light to it. So it pushed me in that way, also helping me grow with so many different types of people in there, different types of culture. And it just helps you know that you gotta be on point, you know what I mean? Teach you about the real world.
Right, exactly. I agree with you. So tell me about your creation process, like your songwriting and things like that. How long does it typically take you to write a song?
They all change duration. Sometimes it might be 10 seconds, you might have to catch a flow. Sometimes it be 2 years, you're working on one song, you finally finish it. So it depends on what you're talking about, the swag or flow you get from the beat, you know what I mean? Some can make 2 seconds, you can freestyle a dope verse and you're like, oh, I'm already done. You just clean it up here and there.
Right.
Sometimes you be like, oh, I don't know what to say, I just can't catch it. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
So do you have any projects coming up?
Right now I'm working on like 30 to 60 songs for my next project. I'm gonna pick the best 6 songs. So hopefully that comes out by April. We pushing for April. So the whole February, I'm getting it in right now.
Tell the people about the new songs that you just dropped.
So as you know, I'm pushing my female fan base heavy. So this is gonna be kind of like my first project because it's the one that I know where I'm going, who I'm talking to, and such and such. I'm not finding myself, you know.
Right.
So I put out 2 songs to test the waters real quick. Silent Lust. So that's more of like a sexual rated R type song. And I put Only Want You out. That's more of like a PG-13. Back in the day, my first crush. You know what I mean? I'm so happy I met you. It gives you that type of feeling. So it's 2 different vibes. You know what I mean?
Right. And I also have.
Which one was your favorite?
Silent Lust.
So now y'all know. DM her. DM her.
Anyway, so you have a girlfriend, right? Her name is Sade Imani. She's a dope artist. So,
as y'all seen, because she got interviewed before me, so y'all know she more popular than me. SadeImani.com. Make sure y'all stream 222, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music is going down. Sade Imani.
Facts. So tell the people.
Sade, S-A-D-E. Don't play yourself.
Yeah, S-A-D-E. Tell the people how does it work, because you and her did a song together in which I love. So tell the people how is it. I don't remember the name. I feel bad. I don't remember. But look, tell them, how is it working with your spouse?
It's a vibe. You're more relaxed. I can tell you that much. And you just chilling. We ain't really go deep in yet though. So we ain't really get to record, like we ain't really get to zone out really in studio yet, because we just been finding ourselves. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I think this is my first project.
Right.
Because I know where I know my sound. I know where I'm at. I know who I'm talking to. You know what I mean?
Right.
We just in the process of finding ourselves. So you can vibe and make dope songs, but it still feel incomplete when you might be like, oh, this is like a thug song.
Yeah.
It's not our vibe. Or this is like I get money. It might not be our vibe. You know? Or it's like a sad love song. But check out that Only One You that's featuring her. It's streaming everywhere.
I think that's what it's called. That was Only One.
You're like Only One You. What I gotta do. Shout out to my son Raw TV supporting Know Your Worth. You feel me? Mcfly.com for the merch.
So, if you could dabble in another genre of music, what would it be and why?
What would it be and why?
Yeah.
Right now I'm dabbling in R&B, hip hop. We'll play with pop a little bit. I really want to do all sounds. That's what I was on the radio station yesterday. Shout out to Concrete Connections. I was on it yesterday. I was talking about that. I just want to link with engineers, like dope engineers, like the behind the scenes people that could really play with your sound and do all kind of amazing things. So it's funny that you asked that question. So I think that go hand in hand. I just want to play with everything and see where it goes. You know what I mean? Like just having fun in the studio. Crazy beat, like I'll play with it. Cause you see like a lot of hip hop artists, they be getting like they song remix into EDM type version, and that pushes their songs a lot of times. So shout out to my man Baylo Music, EDM, he lit right now.
How do you feel about auto-tune?
I play with it sometimes, but I don't like when it sounds too much like auto-tune. I want to play with it that fact. I like to play with it like you know how to, it sound like you know how to sing, but then they know it's a little auto-tune on it. I don't like when they be like, I ain't what you think. I be like, love ain't what you think, babe. And it sound like cool, you know? So, it's fun though. Shout out to my man T. Padang.
Any shows coming up?
No, not until the new project out.
Not until the new project?
But, yeah, that's probably going to be next month after the interview drop.
Dope.
Frank Mcfly, everything. Make sure y'all stream me everywhere. Just type in Frank Mcfly, frankmcfly.com for any special things going on. Make
sure y'all check out the merch on frankmcfly.com. Get up. I don't want to interview you no more. Get out. Interview done.
Shout out to Raw Art TV. It's your boy Frank Mcfly. We tuning out.
Nails digging his skin. Your legs tremble. He pulling out and you crave for him to go in. I won't lie.